Hello and welcome back to my final episode of this Brentford Moneyball approach in Football Manager 20. Now I've got to admit, since the last game, I played some of the games, but with the FM21 beta coming out, I've holidayed through to the last game of the season where we play Chelsea, and unfortunately the assistant manager has not done too much of a job for us, because as you can see we're down in 12th, and if we look at the schedule, I think the last game I played was Brighton, so I picked up a win against Blackburn, draw against Southampton, probably an expected loss against Man City, win against Crystal Palace, and then since then there's not been much to write home about. Going into this final game against Chelsea, not only has he let us slip down the table, as you can see from these dotted lines, he's started upsetting some of the player combinations. But that said, the team that we are putting out for this is going to be Gunnarsson in goal, Henry, Omaragic, Alvarez and Hickey making up the back four, Kana, Jensen and Harper in the midfield, and then Maulida, Keane and Mbuemo leading the front line. I'm going to this and looking at that Chelsea team, it doesn't look like the strongest. Yes, they've got Yazabel and Haaland, Kovacic, Mount. But other than that, it looks like there's a little bit of rotation from them, so we might be fortunate enough to get something out of the game. We're going to ask players to put on one last performance for us. Hopefully we can get something from today, but Jensen with the corner, straight into the hands of the Chelsea keeper. Probably not what we wanted to see from our first corner of the game. And then Chelsea looking to come down this right hand side now. Maulida does well to win the ball back. And let me just slow this down, that's a little bit faster than I normally have it. That looks a bit more like it. Chelsea have recovered the ball. And sorry about the skipping the gameplay there, but I completely forgot my Malwarebytes was installing. That popped up on screen. It looks like we didn't miss too much. Chelsea worked it forward, managed to recover it in the shape of Gunnarsson. And 15-20 minutes into this game, possession looks even. We've had a couple of chances. Just need to get the ball back now from Chelsea. We managed to force them all the way back. The keeper's got the possession. Keane can't get close enough to close down. And we've somewhat halted their progress coming forward. They've worked it to Hudson-Odoi, who dribbles past, I think, 23. Oh no, that's Hickey. Forces a good save from Gunnarsson. And we do well to get the corner clear. Kana heads it as far as Keane. And just going to ask for a bit more from the players. It's pressured Hickey and Gunnarsson. It's not really had the effect that I was hoping for. But unfortunately, it does seem to be all Chelsea. Nothing much for us to show or shout about. And again, Chelsea coming forward. Hopefully we can weather another attack. This time Henry tackles James, and we need to counter quickly where we've got the ball. Maulida leading the charge. Doesn't release the ball and it slows us down, and Chelsea have got players back. He really needed to just send that through then. Kana into Harper. Looking to do his stuff, drive through the defence. Does just that. It's a decent effort, but comfortable for the keeper in the end. Chelsea straight back on the attack. They give the ball away. It's back to Harper, driving forward like he has been doing all season. And he's one-on-one with the keeper, and it's another poor effort from him. He needs to be doing better, especially against a team like Chelsea. We really need to punish them when we get the opportunity. That said, half-time, 0-0. Happy enough with that. I'll send the team back out there. And then we'll make our usual substitution in a couple of minutes. First, Jensen with a free kick, floated into the back post. Keane's there, nods it down into the bottom corner. Moise Keane with his 14th goal of the season. What a header from him. What a buy he's been. Consistent over 2 years in the Premier League. 3 if you include that one with Burnley. And I think that's probably about 30 goals he's got for us now, so money well spent on him. And we managed to counter-attack from a Chelsea set piece here. Jensen into the area, and another poor effort. Really should be squaring that cross goal from there. But we'll let this Chelsea set piece play out. It's floated in, Gunnarsson punches away. Maolida looking to bring it away. Can he find the pass this time? He needs to release the ball. Gets down this right hand side, beats one defender, gets to the byline, tries to go at goal, but he's never going to score from there. And the highlight finishes, and what he's going to do, I think, Mbeumo has been completely absent in this game. And with Maolida not playing the best, I don't think I've played this system before, but what we're going to do is bring Bellingham on, bring Katuchu on, and go to a diamond and see how we get on with the diamond. Just because I think they're two of our strongest players that are going to offer us something from the bench. Jensen with driven free kick. Alvarez gets there, but it goes over the bar. And I think whoever gets this second goal is going to be the winner of today's game. Because I think we've been on such a poor run that if Chelsea get the goal, there's potential for us just collapsing. But so we finish the game with 11 men. We'll be safe. We'll bring Wolfenden on at right back for Hickey. Don't need to risk him getting a suspension in the last 10 minutes. 3 minutes left on the clock. Nothing much going from Chelsea in this second half. And we managed to see out the game. That's a good 1-0 victory. Very happy with that. It's a shame the assistant manager couldn't do any better. That was special. Nobody gave us a chance. And let's have a look, see how that's affected the table. We finished down in 12th. Much worse showing than last year, where we were up in 7th. But then, I suppose that's counteracted by the assistant manager taking over for a good chunk of the season. But a good solid mid-table finish, well clear of any relegation battle. So I think should this save continue, it would have set us up for a good next 2-3 seasons. But what we'll do now is go through the season review just to finish off the save. And if you haven't been watching my FM21 beta content, don't forget to check that out on the channel and subscribe for notifications of new videos. So here we've got our season review, and it looks like we've got 3 players that have been added to the overall best 11. Raheem Harper, the pick of the players. Maolida and Philippe Cruz come in. None of them unfortunately able to make the first team. So the overall best 11 from the fans on this save. We've got Raya in goal, Roerslev, Miaga, Omaragic and Henry at the back. Baptiste, Jensen and Norgard in midfield. Watkins, Benrahma and Keane up front. And let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree with that, who you'd like to see in that team instead. The end of season awards, fans player of the year, Matthias Jensen with 46% of the vote again. Another strong solid season from him. Goal of the season, this one from Moise Keane against Spurs. This is a 3-5-2. This doesn't look like a game that I took control of. This must have been the assistant. Keane presses the centre back, collects the ball, drives into the area, and what a finish. It's definitely a good goal. Whether it was the best of the season, I don't know. Signing of the season, Aaron Hickey, €11 million from Hearts, and young player of the season, Marco Kana. Team of the season, Gunnarsson in goal, Hickey, Omaragic, Alvarez and Cruz at the back. Kana, Jensen and Harper in midfield, and then Cantwell, Keane and Mbeumo leading the line. If we have a look at the stats, top goal scorer Moise Keane with 14, highest average rating Marco Kana with a 7.2, 11 assists, that's very good from Matthias Jensen, most assists for the year. Most man of the match awards, Raheem Harper and Moise Keane both getting 3, Marco Kana getting the best pass completion with 92. Aaron Hickey picking up 11 yellow cards this year, I didn't have him as a regular starter. Yes, he played a fair amount of games, but did pick up his fair share of cards, and then Luke Orphendon and Philippe Cruz picking up 1 red card each. The board season review, finishing 12th, they expected us to avoid relegation, so they're happy with that. We lost in the 4th round of the FA Cup to Watford, and a disappointing 2nd round Carabao Cup exit to Crystal Palace. Like I said, thank you very much for watching this save. It's been a challenge and very interesting for me to learn some new things. Leave a like if you've been liking the content, subscribe for more Football Manager content including Football Manager 21, and my current save going on over there on the recreating the Crazy Gang at Wimbledon. And thank you very much for watching.